Welcome back, guys. How are y'all today? Hope y'all are doing well. Let's get right into it, but before we do, let's check out our champions. Ace Austin's still digital media champion. Grand champions RVD once again. Alice Crowley and Addie Starr is still knockout tag team champions. Kerry Bristow is still knockouts world champion. The Rumble hasn't been won yet. John Moxley is still champion at 92 days. Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler are champions in their second reign for 50 days. And Joe Coleman he's a nobody and he's held it for a day in his first reign. Okay. So getting into it, let's go look at WWE's titles. Cody Rhodes is champion at 56 days. Charlotte Flair is 8-time champion here for 176. Becky Lynch is a 3-time champion for 84 days. United States champion is LA Knight. That's not bad. Raw Tag Team Champions are Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. And then the SmackDown Tag Team Champions are Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, which is not that bad if you think about it. The Intercontinental Champion is Finn Balor. He's held it for 92 days, and this is his third reign. Kevin Owens defeated Roman Reigns. And it's not that bad, really. I mean, he's brought more reign to it. Let's check out AEW. We kinda did this in the Ring of Honor thing where we check out all our bigger companies. International champion is Orange Cassidy in his second reign. TBS is Julia Hart. TNT is Andrade for 63 days. Women's World would be Jade Cargill. CM Punk is 3-time AEW World Champion for 42 days. It's not that bad if you look at it. World Tag Team is vacant. I bet one of them left. Anthony Bennett. We hired this dude on a Ring of Honor thing. We did. Let's see. I mean, we could use Aaron Stevens. If we ever got to Miz, we could do that tag team. Let's hire Ace, or not Ace Austin, but Austin Aries. And we'll get Austin going while we're at it too. I know we want exclusive written contract. Okay. Okay, so AEW Collision Report. So let's see. Jurassic Express. You know what? Roster. Huh. Okay. Okay. So, we have some stuff. Okay. We have decisions. Oh, it's Aaron Stevens. Let's see. Pursuit and Vice. Okay. Okay. Let's do Pursuit. Okay. Let's see. We got AJ Styles and Edge. Let's pair Aaron Stevens up with somebody. Stop it, you little cat. Okay, I found one. So I guess Aaron Stevens will be in the Kingdom of Hills too. Okay. So our Welcome to Impact segment is picked up by Kurt Angle. And, well, for this show it is, of course, until I can find somebody else to do it. And it gets a 70. This Angle got the crowd hotter, and it started to show off with a strong start. And immediately after, we have Chris Danger versus Eric E., where Chris Danger defeated Eric E. for a 21. An angle featuring Joe Hendry for a 37. Angle featuring Giselle and Samoa Joe. Looks like he may be mad about losing his title to a nobody. And then we have Cash Wheeler and CJ Perry at an angle. So considering that CJ Perry is his manager, it could be anything. So it's probably going to be something hyping him up. Cash Wheeler looked good. Cash Wheeler did a masterful job of improvising interactions with the crowd. And this angle got the crowd hotter for a 68. Chris Statland versus Mercedes Money and Mercedes Money defeated her in 10 minutes. But right as Mercedes Money is celebrating, Tessa Blanchard runs in and attacks her, beating Mercedes down into the mat. And the Tessa Blanchard versus Mercedes Money storyline has advanced with this segment for a 57. The Kingdom of Hills versus Jake Something and the World's Most Wanted for a 45. I paired these two up. They're baby faces. Anthony Bennett was the weak link. That's him. Tommy Dreamer versus Simmer. Tommy Dreamer won with a Death Valley driver. It gets a 36. John Moxley was about to win, but Orange Cassidy won following a botched interference by Lucky Ali. You know John Moxley's gonna ask him about that. But the show increased their popularity in 27 regions. Okay, we opened the show with a match of Austin Aries versus Coda and Gunn, when Austin Aries actually defeated Coda and Gunn for a 40. An angle featuring Mercedes Money gets a 71. And Denny Jackson makes her 4th win in a row. An angle featuring John Moxley, Tommy Dreamer, Jay Christ, and Lucky Ali. So John Moxley comes out, Tommy Dreamer comes out next, and Jake Christ. John Moxley, Tommy Dreamer, and Jake Christ is pulling Lucky Ali to the ring by his ear. Literal by his ear. And John Moxley says, "What the heck was that last week?" And Lucky Ali says he didn't mean to. And so they tell him that if he don't straighten up, he's out of the kingdom, and that he will start he will be sorry. And so Lucky Ali acknowledges what they're saying. The World's Most Wanted versus Kenny King and Aiden Pierce. Anthony Bennett pinned Aiden Prince with a sliced bread for a 41, not bad. John Moxley versus Cash Wheeler. And Cash Wheeler was about to win, it looked like, and Tommy Dreamer ran and attacked Wheeler. Okay, so we have an angle featuring Cash Wheeler and Mercedes Money. They're welcoming Impact this week on this Thunder. An angle featuring Jamie Hayter gets a 64. And she talks about wanting to win the Impact Knockouts title. Ace Austin vs. Chris Bay vs. Edge vs. Colton Gunn. Edge pinned Colton Gunn with a spear. It gets a 62. An angle featuring John Moxley and Lucky Ali, where John Moxley asks again, why did Lucky Ali attack him last 2 weeks ago on Impact Wrestling? Lucky Ali shrugs his shoulders and says, I didn't mean to. John Moxley says, well, you better watch your back. Lucky Ali vs. Chris Sabin. Okay, the Alex Shelley vs. Chris Sabin storyline has advanced because Alex Shelley was at ringside. The main event's John Moxley vs. AJ Styles. Nobody actually attacked John Moxley here, but AJ Styles won. Though what Moxley is the leader storyline has automatically advanced with this segment. Okay, we have incidents. So let's see. Okay, so our first match is RVD vs. Dirty Dango for a 55. RVD makes defense number 1 of the Impact Grand title. And then right after we get an angle with RVD and Jamie Hayter for a 74. I think this may just be merchandising. Kerry Bristow vs. CJ Perry. Kerry Bristow defeated CJ Perry to make Defense 3 of the IWGP Women's title and number 7 of the Impact Knockout World title, sorry. An angle featuring John Moxley for an 88 is not bad. Mercedes Money and CJ Perry have an angle for 66. Is probably where CJ Perry's telling Mercedes Money to stay away from her client. FTR vs. Little Jimmy for a 72. So hang on. So here's a note for the future. FTR and Little Jimmy are a good segment rating. Okay. Orange Cassidy and Ron Killings has an angle where they're talking about their match together. It gets a 70. It's not bad. Bobby Roode vs. James Storm. Okay, this was interesting when I was making it. When I was making it, I didn't put no thought into it, but then I just thought about it. That's Spirit Money. Gets a 46. John Moxley vs. Dax Harwood gets a 79. Damn. Almost an 80. Okay. I've got an idea. I'm gonna make tag team titles. Okay, we opened the show with John Moxley welcoming the show for an 84. Edge vs. Dax Harwood for a 58. Edge defeated Dax Harwood with a spear. An angle featuring Cash Wheeler gets an 81. That's not bad. Ace Austin vs. Cash Wheeler for a 79. Chris Sabin vs. Anthony Bennett. An angle featuring CJ Perry and Edge. And then John Moxley vs. Alex Shelley is the main event. Okay. We're going to stop it here tonight, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, your family, your cat. And don't forget to share it with your dog.